That's right, videos by bikers for bikers. Ryan Erlacher here with lawabidingbiker.com. Thanks for checking back in. Another free tutorial video for you guys. Today, I'm going to show you how to put saddlebag guards, the bars, crash bars some people call them, or saddlebag bars or guards. I'm going to show you how to put those on to protect your saddlebags. We're going to do it on a 2014 Street Glide Special. Enjoy the video. All right, I'm just getting rid of the seat here, the Phillips screw in the back, just one of them. I want this seat out of my way, less to contend with while we're screwing around here with this project. I've got a heated seat, so I just got to unplug it. All right. Next, I'm just going to pop my saddlebag on the left side here. Actually, I'll end up having to do it on both sides, but just the 2/4 turn pins inside. And I've showed you guys in many videos how to do that. And that will release my saddlebag here. We'll get that out of our way. We'll need access to both sides this way. And last, I'm just going to pop this panel. There's just 4 rubber grommets or plugs there. That comes off. That way we have access to everything in here. All right, and on this side, we're actually going to get rid of this whole stock saddlebag bracket. The kit comes with, you know, the new parts. We're going to have to take off this muffler here, at least the support back here. So I'm going to start working on that. All I've done is, this is actually one of the boxes that some of the pieces came in. Do whatever you want, but I'm just going to kind of prop it under this, because when I undo this, it is a lot of weight on this. I mean, it's not probably going to hurt anything, but that'll just give it something to rest on so it doesn't fall down too far. All right, 1/2-inch socket, and I'm just going to start working on getting these 2 out of here real quick. Like I said, I've got the box under it. If you didn't, it's not a huge deal, but you can see a bunch of weight came off of it there. And they'll actually extend down quite a ways if you don't have something under it. So there you go, it's supporting it now. Now I can pull this bracket right on out of here. There's the rubber grommet in here. Of course, I'm going to set these parts. We'll need them later. Okay, so now we've got the muffler resting on the box. We've got to get rid of this stock saddlebag support tube. It's connected here to the rear saddlebag support casting and fender rear support bracket, which is what this is. It's connected with a Torx T45 bolt there and a Torx T40 on the inside. And on the back of both of these is a nut, and it's a 9/16. So I'm going to dig in and start getting both of these removed here. Got my Torx started on that side and then my wrench on the inside here. All right, I'm just getting this last one off. I will tell you on the inside of this inside one is a 1/2-inch on the back wrench, not a 9/16. This one's a 9/16. So getting that last one out, got the nut off the back there. And now that support will be released. We got to work on the front too. So now we're just going to move on up front to the front of the support bracket, and it's connected to the frame down tube there. All right, we're just going to remove this. It's a Torx 45 on the front and a 9/16" nut on the back. And then we'll be able to remove the whole support tube. All right, and I'm just finishing this front, getting this nut off the back. I've got the bolt out, and now I can remove this whole support piece. All right, so now we're kind of getting everything mocked up, so to speak. We're not really going to crank anything down yet because it all needs to be adjusted a little bit, but we're going to take this crash bar, protector bar there, and we're going to use the original bolt, and it's going to go right in there. And we're going to use the original nut that we already took out. This is going to end up here in a little bit. Might help to have 2 hands on this, but I'm going to go ahead and get it started myself. And then once I get this nut started, like I say, don't tighten everything down. I'm just going to get it started. Let this sit up here. Then this actually slides right into this tube. This is the new saddlebag support. I'm going to slide it in there. And then, of course, it's going to bolt on back here. But everything can kind of, that's why you wouldn't want to really crank anything down yet, because we're going to need to kind of adjust the bolts and the holes and all that kind of stuff. So we'll kind of just let everything sit like that for now. Hopefully you're enjoying the video. If you want to make sure that content and these free videos keep coming your way, there is a way you can support us. Head over to lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. The community is growing over there. We'd like to have you involved too. There's no risk over there. You can sign up for a certain level and pay a certain amount per piece of content with a cap. Absolutely no risk. There are some benefits over there. T-shirts and a private Facebook group and some premium content. All depends on what level you sign up as. But that is a way that you can ensure the content keeps coming your way. lawabidingbiker.com/Patreon, Patreon. Of course, if you ever want to just leave a flat donation, we do accept that too and appreciate it. lawabidingbiker.com/donate. Don't forget to check out that weekly podcast, guys. It's on fire. Ton of content we're putting out. Get involved over there. It's the Law Abiding Biker Podcast. All right, let's get back into your video. All right, and with the kit comes a 1/4 bolt here. Looks like it's got an Allen head and a lock nut on the back. We're just gonna, it's provided with a kit. The lock nut, we're gonna get this support bar attached to this. And again, I'm not tightening anything down, just getting it mocked up at this point. All right, and I took this rubber piece out of the original support, saddlebag support tube. You're gonna have to reuse it. I popped it out. You can just put a little lube on it if you want, but it actually pops in real easy. And that's all I'm doing now. All right, and then once that's in, I'm gonna put my muffler support piece, fits right through that rubber piece, and just kind of, again, just getting everything mocked up so it's ready to go. Okay, and now we're just working on getting the support back up in here. These are the original bolts. The kit does come with some other bolts, but it's up to you if you want to, depending on what bike you have and if the bolts were originally available on it, it's going to matter. But I'm just basically putting them back on. It's got the, of course, the lock nut on back. I'll get both of these started. And this is why you want to keep everything loose so that you have some play. And we can get everything seated in there just right. All right, and as you can see, I've got my Torx 40 on the front and my 1/2" wrench on the back, and I'm going to crank this one down and then the other one. I'm actually not going to crank it all the way down, but I'm going to get it most of the way there. Okay, and so now this crash bar is actually going to, this is stock. There's a piece up here, and it's just for your seat to sit on, and then there's a Torx 45 and a bolt here. We're actually going to take that, and we just slide this on in, and then it goes right back over top. And again, this will be done on both sides. So, and all these bolts have torque specifications. You can certainly, if you're into that, for this kind of stuff, get your own torque specifications and get your torque wrench out. I'm not going to use a torque wrench on any of this stuff. I'm very comfortable doing this kind of stuff, but crank it down. I'm going to get it good and tight, and then maybe another 1/4 to 1/2 turn. You kind of want to have to keep this piece straight here with your thumb while you're just tightening down. So now I can actually tighten this one all the way down, and then I'm going to go backtrack and tighten everything else down. All right, so now I've just got my array of wrenches here to tighten this. I'm going to crank that down, and then of course where the new support tube connects to the crash bar here, that's actually a 7/16 on the back side wrench, and it looks like a 3/16 inch Allen on the front. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go snug everything down. All right, and last but not least, we'll make sure, and I'm using the original bolts and brackets and all that supported the muffler here. And I'll just get that all buttoned down here. All right, just buttoning everything back up, get the side cover back on here. And of course, get our saddlebag back on here, and now you can see it's got the nice protection from the bars there.